I hit record. Hey, everybody, give me 1 sec. I am so sorry, everybody. Let me see if I can pull up my agenda for today. And today is July 5th, the day after the 4th of July. I've got that date right. Oh my goodness, I'm like shaking right now. I am so sorry. Oh, you know what else I don't have saved? Okay, yeah, this is going to be really fun today. I have to just apologize for almost everything that I'm about to do. I am now officially freaking out, so I am very sorry. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to share? Any aha moments, any really good things that are going, that happened this week? While I madly search my phone for things that I'm not going to find? No? Oh my God. All right, well, one of the very first things that we are going to do today is I am going to acknowledge a couple people. And I know in our group we have David and Amber. David has hit Success Club last month, and he's doing very, very well again this month. And he is also just started his live. He's been doing his live P90X live, and he had a live class yesterday on the 4th of July. Way to go, David. Amber has been hit Success Club twice for the past 2 months, and the two of them have been working together, and Lynette says they're doing beautifully, so way to go, way to be an inspiration for everybody. And Mallory just wanted to put out for everybody, everybody's been doing, who's been working and doing well, congratulations. And Mel has her hand up. Thank you so much, Mel, go ahead.
I didn't want to interrupt you. Is there a phone number to call in? Because Angela has to call in, she doesn't have a way to do Zoom. Is there like a phone number that can go with the Zoom account?
Hold on. How do I find that out? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is really cool. I just made my screen small. My Zoom account.
I think I have it here. Did you find it?
I'm still looking.
Is it it's an iPhone, right?
No, my Zoom,
Melissa, I'll message it to you.
Do you see it? I don't see it on my thing.
Yeah, Dawn, if you go into your other Zoom screen and you click meetings on the bottom, you can see all of your meetings come up, and you can select the copy button and you can paste right into the comment section, and it'll include every piece of information, how to log on from an iPad, phone, all that.
I see meetings, my personal meeting room.
If that's the only one in there, yeah, then just hover it and copy should pop right up.
I don't see a phone number though.
You won't see a phone number, you'll just have to hit the copy button.
For the meeting ID or the URL?
I'm not sure what you're looking at.
Copy the invitation.
It's okay, guys. I think I sent you what you need, Melissa.
Yeah, just go on. It's fine.
And go ahead and just jump right into the content for tonight, Dawn, because we have about 10 minutes to talk content.
Okay, I apologize.
You're okay.
All right, so you've got that. Like I said, I am like so very sorry that I've done this to everybody.
You didn't do anything. You're fine. That's how we all figure it all out, right? Trial and error.
Oh my goodness, I hate doing this. I was like set up on the other thing. I swear to God, I was all set up. One thing that I really did like for tonight, and I guess now I have to figure out how to do this, is to share my screen. So let's see if I can share my screen. I think you heard that though. I like the, I just lost everybody now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dawn's doing, you can tell that I do not do this, do I? Am I still with you guys? Can you
yes,
still?
Yes.
Up right there is everybody. And yeah, I'm just going to say screw it, because I guess I need to practice. I'm going to need to practice with people, because I don't know how to do what I'm about ready to do.
You're good, Dawn. I can see your screen now.
See right where I want to be? I can't get to my right there. Wow, okay. This was today's share.
When you bring a super trainer, you can do anything you put your mind to. Together with an international chef,
I love this dessert.
you've got a recipe for results.
Oh, that is delicious.
Fixate is all about making delicious foods.
Oh, yeah.
Creating perfect portions. Perfect portions equate to healthy weight loss. And bringing you a brand new style of cooking show that's all about achieving healthy weight loss. This is Fixate. Fixate is the revolutionary cooking show from Beachbody On Demand, where Autumn Calabrese, the creator of a wildly successful color-coded portion control container system and simple eating plan, joins forces with international professional chef Bobby Calabrese. I'm trying to get my chef skills up to this one. Who happens to be her brother.
The way you're doing it is totally fine, except that I'm doing it wrong.
Fixate brings you weekly how-to cooking episodes.
What you whisking up? I'm making your favorite dressing.
Yeah, they give you carefully crafted, portion-fixed-approved recipes.
There you go.
For all types of taste and lifestyle, shall we?
Let's do it. All right.
And the results are always delicious.
Oh,
yeah. To get your all-access pass to this breakthrough new cooking show, you need Beachbody On Demand. Fixate, perfect portions, delicious food, and healthy weight loss. Coming exclusively to Beachbody On Demand, late August 2016.
All right, that was our share for today. And, well, look at there. There's all my notes if you want to read my notes with me. This is where, if you guys decide to do this yourselves, it should be a lot easier than what I've made this for us. How do I unshare? Right here?
The bottom of your screen, if you hover, you should be able to stop sharing.
On the bottom, like down here?
I think it's at the top.
At the top? Oh, right here. There we go. Thank you, David. Okay, so that was a little bit, and that's actually kind of timely because I do know that we're having a, the wellness walk is going to be coming up at the end of the month, and the happy hour. Food First is coming up, and with a lot of those, the food is a large deal of what we do. And now I'm not following my script. So, and I've completely gone off, but we can use Beachbody On Demand for Fixate recipes. And I know I personally am not doing that as much as I should. And that's something that we can mention to our customers. A little touch of inspiration, which I probably need right now. We're going to be focusing on customer retention. And there's a quote from John Maxwell: leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. And I cannot see me, so I apologize. All right, and the main thing that we're supposed to be talking about today is education, the education bit of this. And there's a phrase, and do you guys agree with the thought that the customer is always right? Mel's shaking her head. And I've been trained to think that the customer is always right. However, there is another thought that maybe the customer is not always right. And we do have customer service, and that we as coaches have to help. We can help and we can listen, but we can't walk on eggshells. There's only so much that we can do for our customer. And so we can't do whatever in anything that somebody wants, but we can help them. We have to leave some of the issues to customer service and let them handle things. And as coaches, we should help give the customers our respect and our courtesy, and just build our relationships with the customers and the teams. And oh my God, I am like so past flustered right now, guys. I'm really apologizing.
Dawn, you're good. Take a breath. We're all here to support you. We've all been through this.
Oh my God, I was like so freaking ready on the, well,
okay, take a break. Go ahead and just read 2 sentences of where you were at, and that'll get your mind all caught back up.
All right. I believe it delivers the notion that the customers can say and do whatever, And as someone who serves that customer, we are to go with it. But we can't always do that. We can only handhold so much. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have a customer that you can just never please them all the time. So we need to kind of take a breath and help them come up with some realistic and be realistic about what the customer really needs and desires. Sometimes they do need extra attention, but there's only so much that we can do. You can't hold everybody's hand. And you can't call them every single day, make sure that they get their Shakeology and their drinks and everything else. There's only so much that you can do. But what we can do is we can encourage, and we can, we have our challenge groups. We try to channel these people into our challenge groups and try to help them through that. And that's best using our value as a coach, okay? And our customers deserve our best, and that does not mean walking on eggshells and tiptoeing around them. It requires serving them with a proper initial sales process, upfront preparation, realistic personalized attention, daily delivery of content in our groups, and awesome accountability and support. And tough love, you know? There's only so much that we can really do. You want to build your downline. So this is something that you want to do, but you can only do so much for your coaches as well. You cannot handhold them too much. We can set them up, and that's pretty much what we can do. We can show them the way, and we can help them transition to become Emerald. And we'd want everybody to hold that rank, but there's only so much that we can do. We can only sacrifice so much. You need a life. You can't be on the phone every single day hand-holding. And so you can give them the tools, Coach Camp, Google Drive, and how to do invitations and inviting, but that's pretty much our boundaries. We can only do so much. Our job goes far beyond treating our customers and our coaches, and they're always right, to retain them. We want to retain the right people, because to be truthful, we will never retain those who are going to use this like a crutch. There's only so much that you can do. So if we deliver effective information in an efficient manner, establish realistic goals, educate, provide tools, empower, and instill confidence through independent achievement, then we will establish teams and customer databases which are retained. We're too valuable to be used as a crutch by people who are just not ready and not willing to do what they need to do. They need to be able to fall on their face and fall forward, because that's the way you learn. So in the next 24 hours, open up your back office and take a look at your sponsorship drill downline and your customer database. Review the listing for those who may be utilizing you as a crutch and who you fear losing if you don't immediately answer them or do something correctly. Consider 3 ways you can change your style of coaching so that you can empower them to build their confidence to succeed from within, not because you're their crutch, but because you're their coach. And I'll tell you what, I'll even do this again next week or in another week just to say that I can do this. Actually, not next week. Because next week I'll be driving. I flew through that, so I apologize. Anybody have any questions? Anybody not hear a single thing I said? I'm not sure how much of it I heard. I do understand the fact that I was always raised with the customer is always right, but I have recently discovered in this business that there's some people that they're just not ready. There's only so much that you can do for them. And so if they were right, they would be doing it the right way for some of them. So sometimes they have to be able to trust, and if they can't trust that your way is a proven way that is successful, I don't know if they're really ready, some of them. And some of those people you have to, I think, bless and release, personally speaking. Thoughts, opinions? David, Mallory?
Do you know, for some, like, we have to coach people differently. We can't always just coach how Mallory coaches and expect everyone to fall in that line. Kind of like leaders, you can't just expect everyone to follow the same way you lead. You kind of have to customize and cater to people's styles. But like you said in the call, if we bend so much just to keep people on, you know, if we're so eager to get Emerald that we'll just answer every message we get from our downline coaches in the drop of a hat, they'll never learn to use the Coach Online office, and they'll never learn how to become Emerald coaches themselves. So I think, like, you know, you said, it has to be that balance of wanting to provide them great service, but also wanting to set up realistic expectations so they can make that transition to leadership. And the same goes for customers. So I like that you pointed that balance out has to happen.
I agree. I mean, I was going to say that you kind of have to meet them where they are, you know, and not necessarily, you know, you can want it so much for them, but they have to want it for themselves. And so there, I mean, probably half a dozen times I've heard the advice, you know, like from top coaches and from coaches and leaders in our organization, remind them of their why. Why did they start? And you know, hopefully that'll motivate them to, you know, get going and they get some momentum. But you know, you're right. I mean, there's people that, you know, I've worked with that haven't really engaged in the process, and so they're falling behind and not able to start, and then they lose confidence. So it's hard, but so that's just kind of what you have to do.
And I like how today we showed the Fixate, because so many people focus in on exercise when so much of our success as customers comes actually from our nutrition. Yes, moving is always helpful, but for some of us, we don't like the 21-day fix in those little containers. And so for us to actually trust in something that's proven instead of fighting. And sometimes, you know, that's where the customer isn't always right. There is a proven method that works, and we just sometimes have to trust and be open to that. So, 'tis a thought there.
Well, and I don't share that Fixate is a feature quite enough. You know, I'm always like, BOD is awesome because you get all the workouts in the library. But I never mention that Fixate is in there, and people love recipes. I mean, constantly, I know Carrie and Caitlin get asked for recipes all the time. Fixate would be the perfect answer for them, and it's a video, so yeah. I'm down. But I always
actually having like a good conversation with this one girl, and I'm going to use the Fixate to get her on the on-demand, because she was like, well, you know, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, I really only do it for the recipes. And I didn't even think, like, oh my gosh, you can have hundreds of recipes if you do the on-demand. So I'm going to throw that out or tomorrow morning.
No, that is excellent. And I know with me, yeah, I turn so many people off either through my exercise and now through my diet, that this is a nice way that I can show people that, you know, there's many ways to do it, many normal ways to do it, where lots of meats included. So I don't know. It's kind of cool. And I definitely underutilize it. And I did forget to mention that Coach Carrie is going to be leading us for the next several weeks, so I do apologize. And what's going on next Wednesday? We're not meeting next Wednesday, are we?
We should be. Carrie's leading that call next Wednesday.
Okay, even though okay.
2 Wednesdays from now, I'm going to hold another webinar.
Okay.
Because I want to keep those as frequent as possible so that people don't have to wait a whole month, you know. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to mention, if nobody has ever been on one of our webinars before or is not led their own yet, I really encourage you to stick around. Carrie's a great presenter. And so I'd love for everyone, if you're available, to stick around and listen into the webinar so that you can learn kind of how it works and feel comfortable presenting for yourself too. So that way, if you ever have a customer that's interested, you can say, hey, yeah, let's do it tonight. Let's hop on tonight and I'll do a webinar for you. So if you guys are free, stick around. Carrie's posted all the information in the event, which you can find on Team High Ground or Team Edge, and listen in on that.
Okay. And the dates really haven't changed. I know we've got the coach camp on the 10th and the 17th. Food First is on, the deadline is on the 10th, starting on the 17th. Shift Shop starts on the 10th, or starts on the 10th, and then our deadline the 10th and then the 17th. And I know Team Lift is doing one on the 24th, webinar on the 19th, happy hour on the 24th. wellness walk on the 31st, in Summits next week. So I know some of us are leaving Wednesday, which is why I was wondering if it's going to be Wednesday. So it's going to be busy, busy, busy. Anything else? Like I say, very, very sorry. I will redo this one later on, and I will get it right.
You did great. You did awesome, Dawn. Thank you so much for leading us tonight.
Yep, so thank you for your patience, guys. I do appreciate it. So sorry. But at least it's on, the Zoom's now on this computer now, so I'm all set next time.
And when you hit end meeting, your video will start to download and you can go find it wherever it decided to save it on your computer and upload it to YouTube for us.
Upload it to YouTube? Okay.
Upload it to YouTube. You can find my old ones and how they've been named, and then you can add it to our files section.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all. Any last minute thoughts or anything?
Great job, Dawn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job.
See everybody next week. All right. Well, thank you. And I shall go ahead and end this. Bye, guys.